No, I mean, I don't think like it was like a certain full like love at first sight kind of thing, but it was more like just feeling like very like familiar and like comfortable. First date, I think we went to like an Indian restaurant in New York. I think it was called like Dhaba.
Oh, I was late for like 20 minutes and that ended up being fine.
Because Gosia likes Indian food, and like, I guess because I was Indian, she wanted to have. Because I asked her, where do you want to go? She said Indian food is fine.
An interesting part of that date was like afterwards we were taking a walk and like Rohit's friend called him. I forget who exactly. I think maybe Sanyukta. She called him and he like as we were walking back like took that phone call and actually was on the phone with her for like a good 20 minutes. And I felt interesting because I felt on one hand like, oh, this guy is like not paying attention to me, but on the other hand like, oh, he like actually prioritizes his friend, which is important because he had just met me. So like it's like his longtime friend was more important to him than a random person he had just met. And I thought that actually told a lot.
All to see without my eyes. The first time that you kissed me, boundless by the time I cried. I built your walls around me. White noise, what an awful sound. Fumbling by Rogue River, feel my feet above the ground. Hand of God, deliver me. Oh, woe is me. The first time that you touched me, oh, will wonders ever cease? Blessed be the mystery of love.
A month or like month and a half after we had already like started seeing each other, I felt like we were going to do like a trip for my birthday. So we met in September and my birthday is in November. So we were going to do like a trip to Miami, just like two of us. And I just wanted to tell my parents that okay, I'm going on this trip, and you know, like not like lie to them, like खोटं बोलायचं नव्हतं type of thing.
एक आईची भीती असते ना, त्या भीतीपोटी म्हणलं अरे बापरे, म्हणजे हा काय परत येत नाही आता. त्या भीतीपोटी थोडंसं आम्ही दोघंही असं वाटत होतं की नाही काय करायचं. म्हणलं त्यांनी तो जेव्हा तिच्या प्रेमात पडले तेव्हा काहीतरी तिचा स्पार्क असणार आहे.
Obviously, like I said, like they weren't like super happy about it because it was kind of like out of the blue. Overall, I think they were like, you know, it felt like it was like, you know, going somewhere kind of a thing. So it was, there was no like one moment or anything like that. Is usually like more about like figuring out like what to do, like coming up with like new things, like oh, let's try this, let's try that. I'm not that. I wouldn't do anything on my own so much.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm invading on your interview.
Interview bombing.
Interview bombing. So.
Yeah. But you're done with like one
Only
side.
say good things, okay?
Yeah.
I think he's much more of a like just kind of down to earth, reasonable, rational, like extremely like rational person. And I think I'm much more emotions driven.
आणि हो म्हणजे असा लहान भाऊ आयडियल लहान भाऊ असा म्हणजे आहे तो म्हणजे जेवढा नटखट आहे तेवढा कधी कधी असा मोठ्या भावासारखा पण वागतो.
रोहित आमच्या घरातला असा दुवा आहे ना, तो सगळ्यांना बांधून ठेवतो.
Just being with him has made me more independent, more self-aware for sure.
I think everyone learns about themselves like through when they're with someone else.
Like whenever I have a problem, he will, and I share that with him, he will proceed to immediately just problem solving and giving me solutions and telling me how I can solve this problem. And I sometimes just want him to listen. I don't really need him to like offer me solutions or offer me advice.
But I think I have learned, just like being with Gosia as well, that not all advice is good advice.
गली में मारे फेरे पास आने को मेरे, गली में मारे फेरे पास आने को मेरे. कभी परखता नैण मेरे तू, कभी परखता तो, कभी परखता नैण मेरे तू, कभी परखता तो.
नी तू लगदी पंजाबन लगदी पटोला, लगे नी तू सारियां तो वखनी, तेनू सूट सूट करदा, ओ तेनू सूट सूट करदा.
There wasn't like any proposal as such.
I don't know. I think it was very gradual. If that makes sense.
Like slow moving, like just going with the flow, like over a period of time.
दोघांचं एकमेकांना त्यांना आयुष्य काढायचंय, ते दोघं एकमेकांना अनुरूप आहेत, तर मग आपण विरोध करणार काय.
So it was pretty, I guess, non-dramatic, non-typical.
And it just kept going. So yeah, and it's been going on for 5 years now.
नमस्ते बहनों और भाइयों, बड़े ही कम शब्दों में आपको सुनाना चाहता हूँ उस साल का लोकप्रिय गीत ये.
Control. Wait a minute.
सलाम ले जाता हुआ उड़न खटोला और बीन बजाती हुई नागिन.
Shake your body, girl.
Everyone was like just scared to dance on the stage and like trying to recollect the steps.
4-5 दिवस practice के लिए. And then all of Gosia's friends came on the last day and they did a better job than everybody else, even though we had practiced for 5 days.
So like that's it, like we wanted to get it perfect, but hora nahi tha, like but we tried our best.
But we had a lot of fun while dancing, and Gosia and Rohit, they just rocked.
When I first saw them dancing, they were so cute, and I love Gosia's Nagin moment. Oh, it is spectacular. She kills that.
Oh, they actually met while at a ballroom dance class when they were 18.
30 years ago, more than 30 years ago. So I remember the guy who just opened the door like in American saloon. He just came to the ballroom room and he was so handsome, like a model from the fashion journal, and he went together with two beautiful girls, blonde girls with long hairs, and he just came to dance with them. And at the time my partner was sick and I was alone. And I looked at him and said, oh my goodness, so handsome guy. But unfortunately he's with two girls. It would be so difficult, to catch him. And all of a sudden, he asked me for dance.
Wow.
And then after that, for 30 years, we are dancing together all our life.
They actually truly made for each other. I know it sounds cliched and cheesy and all of that, but they're actually made for each other. Like, they're just in sync.
Is that they are the easiest couple.
They both admire each other a lot.
So much of love.
Yeah, power couple, totally.
A lot of joy.
And that sometimes can come out in sort of a argumentative way, but it's a sign of just being super engaged with each other.
मॅरेज म्हणजे ते जे आपण लव्ह डिफाईन करतो ना ते एका कपलमध्ये डिफाईन करतो आणि मॅरेज इज लाईक द सेम थिंग अप्लाइज टू द होल फॅमिली.
I don't know what it is, but whatever they're doing to balance is perfect, yeah.
And they make a sweet couple.
Pretty much been married for a long time in our own heads.
I think just like being like just married and like actually calling each other husband and wife, I think that kind of like changes things a little bit. Just psychologically, just like saying those words also makes a difference.
Like it's for some people marriage is like a deepening of commitment, but I think we've already had that commitment for a long time.
For us, like it shouldn't make that much of a difference, hopefully, because everything is great right now and like it'll continue to be great and just get better.
Just being there for each other and just trying to make each other happy every day as much as we can.
I don't think it is the most important day of my life. I feel like there's many more important days to come. It's just the beginning, so.
I was just curious about the hype around Indian weddings because it's just such everybody tells you it's such a huge event, and I think Rohit really wanted it to be more on the modest side, so I hope we've accomplished that, but I think just the colors and the music and the dancing and just the excitement, and obviously everything's new, so even dressing up in Indian clothes, it's just a once in a lifetime experience that I would never otherwise have had, so I think it's a nice little cherry on top, being with Rohit.
इबादत रूबरू हो गए, जो मांगी थी, जो मांगी थी, उस दुआ से गुफ्तगू हो गए। मेरे मौला, मेरे मौला। चाहत रूबरू हो गई।
I really liked how Gosia was like carried around in this lectica or however it's called, and you could tell that she's so happy, like, you know, just.
Yeah, it was visually, everything was so perfect, so beautiful. I loved it.
We enjoyed throwing the rice at people. I think the best part of all, what was so touching, was us, like her friends, being invited to come and join her up on the podium here and help her and carry her and do that type of thing. That actually meant a lot, and even though, of course, you know, we're not her real family biologically, it means a lot to us that she values her friendship such like that. Yeah.
On one hand, just pulling everything together, and on the other hand, shielding me from a lot of the anxiety that has followed.
It's not only about like the good things. I think it's all about like the good and the bad, and like, you know, and everything in between. So I think, yeah, just being there for each other no matter what.
I will do it again. Can we do it again? Like.